Hey buddies, welcome back to my channel, welcome to another video. Finally, I've been super lazy on this channel, I apologize for that. I try to make more videos, but you know, artist problems. The reason I had to make a video is because I found this at my local geek store. Can you guess what this is? That's right, that's a Bob Ross painting by numbers kit. I enjoyed painting by numbers a lot when I was little, and if you follow me for a while, you probably noticed I'm a huge fan of Bob Ross. So I was super happy to find this. Big shout out to you, Item Shop. Thank you for always hooking us up with the best nerdy stuff on this planet. Yeah, let's open it up, see what's inside, and see what we can do with it. So it's a painting by numbers kit, obviously. I like really Bob's face on the front. And on the backside it says, "Discover the joy of painting with Bob Ross." Kit includes 3 pre-printed canvases with numbered sections, 7 paint pots, paintbrush, mini easel, excuse my English, I have no idea what an easel is, full color, fold-out sheets with detailed instructions, a 32-page illustrated book including painting tips, ages 7 and up. And if you're wondering about the price, it's about $10. So let's open it up and see what we got. Super excited. So, okay, we have this cute little canvas stand, whatever you call it. Careful, you don't want to break it. So yeah, this is basically for setting up the canvas. We'll see how sturdy it is. Oh, I really like that one. Oh, look at that. Gets 6 little paint pots. We have the red, we have the midnight black, we have the Van Dyke brown, we have the Prussian blue, the Indian yellow, the titanium white, and some sap green. And of course, it comes with a tiny little brush, which is bent on the tip. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I'm not sure if they did it on purpose or if this is just because of the packaging. But yeah, you get basically a bent brush. We'll see how well we can paint with this. So, where's the canvases? Oh yeah, there it is. So, okay. This is not canvas. This is actually just printed cardboard. It says canvas on the package, so it's a bit clickbait if you ask me. But guess what? It doesn't even have numbers on it. What the heck? Maybe let's grab the instructions and see if that makes it more clear. Paint colors included. Use the paints included to mix the perfect colors, just like Bob. Ah, there we go. So the numbers are not on the canvas. It says here which colors you have to mix. And she can actually make a little covered bridge. You can make a scenic landscape, or the world famous Bob Ross portrait. I'm probably gonna go for that one. Looks so disturbing. Also, additionally, you get this happy little Bob Ross by the numbers, whatever it is. Okay, I think this is just a brief history of Bob Ross. It tells you about miniature art history and painting your own mini masterpiece. We just show you how, but you make the decisions. When you have this much power, you have to make big decisions. Yeah, Bob Ross is awesome. You gotta love him. And yep, there's some instructions. We'll follow them as best as we can. And yep, let's just start it. Okay, let's set this baby up. Beautiful. What I noticed, if you hit it with the brush like Bob does with his pictures, the easel moves very easily. You can always hold the canvas here while you're painting, but I think it's probably not practical, so I'm taking some adhesive dots and just fix it to the table. And there you have it. Now it doesn't move anymore. This makes it much easier because we have now two hands free. Okay, the instructions says next step is to plan your palette. And here it says pick one color from your palette and paint every section marked with a number. Basically that's what you do when painting by numbers. And from here it says you should go with one number before painting the next one. And I suppose this is because this is no oil paint, this is acrylic. Acrylic dries really fast, so what you want to do is actually mix one color first, then put it all on the canvas, and then mix the next color. Because while you're filling in one color, all of the others will dry. So from the instructions, color number 1 is yellow ochre or something. But if you remember Bob Ross, he always started with the sky, so I'm gonna do this too. I just got a really cool idea for mixing the colors. I found this leftover palette. It's a prototype which I made for my Bob Ross Pop Custom. I think it would be a really nice idea to put this there and use it for mixing the colors. So let's start with the blue. I'm trying to get the shade as accurate as possible. Let's open it up. Oh, it looks very alike already. I think we can use it as it is. And oh, it smells weird. It's almost like a swimming pool. Wow, that's weird. So this is the shade of blue which we have. It's almost exactly like the tone on the instructions. So let's use it straight from the can. Okay, so after my first impression, it's actually not that bad. I mean, the strokes are still visible, but I kinda like it because it gives it a touch of oil painting. So let's leave it for a moment. I like the color. And let's move on to the happy little clouds, right? It says it's number 4 on the instructions. It's a very light blue. Yeah, I guess before we get to the white, let's clean the brush. I have here some odorless paint thinner. I'm just kidding, it's tap water. Wash your brush, shake off the excess, and beat the devil out of it. Yeah, it's working. Clean dry brush. I'm not sure if this white is actually very opaque because I can see the brush right through. And what I was thinking seems to be true. So the paint is quite runny. It doesn't really cover the black lines. So your painting in the end will probably not look like this. Okay, let's keep assembling the picture from the background. Next would be number 5. So we can finish the mountains. And it's like a green blue, like a turquoise or something. Let's see if we can mix it. What do you think? I think this looks okay, right? Let's move on. Okay, turns out I mixed just enough paint to cover all of the areas, and I made a happy little accident here, if you can see it. Don't worry, this will not be visible later. Yeah, next thing would be the trees. This is number 8 on the sheet. I'm not sure if I can use black here because it's more like a really dark green, so let's make a really dark green. Okay, maybe I made it a little too dark and I made another little accident here. At least this time it stayed inside the line. And Bob's afro is brown, so it will not be visible later. We can just move on to the lighter green tone. and we could just use the green as it is, because you know, that's almost the same tone, but just for fun, let's mix it like Bob did. If you remember the series, Bob always mixed it from black and yellow, and I really want to try this if this works. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful. It's perfect green. It's actually much more natural green that you get from yellow and blue. Because this is really tree green. You know what? That's actually much more accurate than the color we have here. Oh. Yeah, I'm super happy. Let's put it on the canvas. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, shapes in the background don't actually look like trees, and it's because you can't really do those nice effects as Bob did on his canvas. Because the paint is so runny, if you try to paint in the darker surfaces, it just disappears. So it doesn't really work. If you put a lighter color on a darker color, it just gets lost, and you can't really do any effects. Okay, since the darker color are problematic, if we make a mistake with those, I'm starting with the lighter ones. This would be number 1. Usually I'm mixing skin color with yellow, pink and white. But since we have this convenient Van Dyke brown here, and we still have some white left, I think we can easily do a makeshift skin color. Yeah, I guess this one's working. Doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I think that matches it already. Let's use it like this and see what we get. Okay, next skin tone, number 2. I think it's just... yeah, that's close enough. Okay, honestly, this looks a little creepy. Seriously, look at it. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like that. Maybe that brown is a little too dark. You know what? Let's just do the final layer, the dark brown. I'm mixing it with black and brown, and then hopefully it looks a little less creepy. Okay, so after filling in all of the areas, this is what you get. It's a happy little painting of the Grandmaster Bob Ross. Honestly, it doesn't really look as good as this one. It's more like one of those expectation reality memes. But yeah, I think with this color it's not really much more possible than this. I mean, is it fun? Yes, it is. Should you get it for channeling your inner Bob Ross? Absolutely. Is it the perfect gift for the Bob Ross fan in your life? Heck yes. Is it worth the money? Oh, let's say I give it a 7 out of 10. Because it's really fun, you get everything you need, you get the instructions, get 3 canvases, which are not canvas, it's cardboard, and I really don't like the colors. I mean, for the money you should at least get colors which are not this runny, because you can't really do the effects which Bob does on his canvas, and when you mess up a dark color, but like when you get outside the lines, then you can't really cover it up with the light color, and the white color doesn't really help when you want to cover anything up. But as Bob Ross said, we don't make mistakes, we have happy little accidents. So if you want to practice, you should definitely get those kits because they are great fun. Yeah, don't be worried about the outcome, just have fun, because that's what it's about. But it got me thinking, what if I take out my actual acrylic paints and try taking it up a notch? So, okay, let's take these colors out and bring some of the good ones in. I have here my Midnight Black, Red, I don't know what it's called, yellow, Prussian blue, and here it is, some titanium white. Okay, let's see what we can do. You can definitely use this brush for painting, it's okay for me. And just for support, I have here my miniature fan brush, some regular brush for the bigger areas, and a very small one for the details. And first thing I'm gonna do is trying to give the sky a little bit more uniform color. Yeah, that's fantastic little sky blue. Alright, let's get to it. So next step would be to make the mountains, and usually Bob uses a knife for this. Yeah, I don't have a knife which matches the size of this canvas, so I'm just using this thing. It's some kind of spatula which I'm usually using for mixing epoxy glue. It should be the right size, so let's see what we can do with it. Usually Bob starts by painting the darker side first and then goes zoop for the white side. Let's try it. That should do for the moment. Now let's make some happy little trees actually. I really hope this is working with the fan brush. First I'm mixing some really dark green color. Alright. Okay, this... Oh, unfortunately my camera is in the way here. But I'm trying anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's working. You don't really get the detail which I wanted, but in this case we just cheat. Don't tell Bob. And take the smaller brush. That doesn't look as nice. Let's try it with the big one. Okay, so these trees are just too small. Very nice. Okay, now before I go any further, I will change the water and clean my palette because there's too much paint on it. I can't really mix colors anymore. So, see you in a minute. So now I'm working on Bob's skin. I'm starting with lighter color and I just add red, blue, white, whatever, to match the tone of the other colors. And because I really want to go in detail here, I'm using my detail brush, the really small one. I think we're ready. Okay, okay, I admit, I'm horrible at painting hands. I'm gonna just leave this as it is. It's disappointing, I know. I just leave it as it is and just continue painting. I'm gonna fix this when it's done, okay? Okay. Okay, so far I'm pretty happy how this turned out, but there's still this problem with the brush here, so yeah, let's try to fix it. So after painting for a while, I gotta say it doesn't really look that bad anymore. I mean, it looks like a hand now, right? As I said, I'm horrible at painting hands and horses and other things. Don't judge me. I mean, if I practice painting hands, I can do it. Bob said so. So it's pretty much done now. I'm just giving everything a last touch. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, you can work on anything until it's, quote, perfect, but sometimes you can be pretty happy with what you achieved, and compared to what you had before, I think this is a huge improvement. So, and if you finish painting, all that's left is to sign it. And I'm gonna just use my initials, if you can read it. C T B. And I think we're done. Here they are side by side. This is the original picture we made with the included colors and the little brush. And here's the 2.0 version, which I made with my more sophisticated acrylic paint. And here is the reference image from the template. I think we nailed it. Yeah, there you have it. A beautiful miniature Bob Ross painting. I'm a bit disappointed about the acrylic paint they gave us in this kit, because it's so translucent, you know, you can see the lines through, you can really make any cool effect with this. But what's cool about it, if you're new to painting and you love Bob Ross and want to try one of his paintings so bad, this is a great help, because it's guiding you to the process of mixing colors, of assembling a picture, and to make your first steps in canvas painting, even though it's cardboard. So if you're a fan of Bob Ross, and want to try his paintings on a budget, this is the kit you want to go for. If you're feeling adventurous, as I do, you can always head to your local craft store, get some more acrylic paint for cheap, and do this. I think I'm gonna put it on a little canvas which I made for my Bob Ross Funko Pop custom. If you haven't seen the video, click here to watch it, and make sure to check out Item Shop. These guys are awesome. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you for your support, for your comments. I really appreciate it, and I see you next time.